So then, Tom, ultimately a difficult night, which must be a real difficult one for you and Albo to get your heads around.
Yeah, very frustrating night actually because of I thought first 45 minutes I thought we were excellent. Created numerous chances. Should have been 4 or 5 nil up, and I don't think they could have had any complaints if we'd have come at half time with that. But as I say, I think ultimately we've paid for missing chances tonight.
As you rightly say, at half time the game was well in control, plenty of chances, and a 2-0 cushion. What do you think was part of the catalyst for that change in the second half?
It's a difficult one to really put your finger on, but I just think it's a case of I think the first half was a relatively easy affair, and that's not being disrespectful to Pelsall. And I think we've just thought we were going to be much the same second half. We can come out and our attacking flair, or can creating chances, but you have to give teams like this a lot of respect, and they've had nothing to lose second half, and they've had a right old go in the first 10 minutes. They've put us on the back foot, and we've not been able to deal with it. I think it's as simple as that. I just think we've been very weak mentally, defensively as a unit tonight. We just haven't defended right. We haven't defended strong like I would expect us to defend. And I think we've given simple goals away tonight, and for me, it's a very, very disappointing night. I feel sorry for the fans who have paid to come in and see that. I think the first 45 minutes they've seen some good football, seen some good chances. And I think sort of the first 25 minutes of the second half, I think we've let ourselves down tonight as a team.
Despite the late equaliser, which ordinarily would give the team quite a boost, there did seem to be a lack of character that seemed to sort of almost manifest during the second half, which again seemed inexplicable based on what we'd seen before it.
Yeah, I just think tonight we've just lost. We haven't really had a second half. I don't think we've had a leader where when things go against you and you go 1-0 down, you need somebody to grab the side by the scruff of the neck, and I just don't think we've got that character in the side. But I still didn't see us crumbling. I thought we'd have a little bit of a setback when they scored the first. We'd regroup and we'd go again, but as I said, it's one of those games tonight. It's just hard to really put your finger on why, because I did even second half. I still felt we created numerous good opportunities. We just couldn't seem to finish them off tonight. And the more you do that, you always keep a team in the game, and that's what happened. We've kept them in the game tonight by not putting our chances away. As I said, Bud, like you just touched on, I think I am going to give the lads some credit, and I did say in the change rooms at the end of the game, we've kept going. We've kept going and we kept going, and then in injury time, we've got at least a just reward of a point. We should have had a lot more. So for me, I just think we've done well. We showed some character in the end where we could have just succumbed and had another Eathays on our hands, but the lads have shown some real character. As I say, we've got a point out of it. We take that now, a little bit of a run of unbeaten games into Saturday.
Somewhat unusually, we've normally got 1 or 2 candidates that step up to the plate in terms of the man of the match states, but not really an outstanding candidate for it tonight. But a word on Sam Agar, plenty of chances on the night, and on another day could have scored a hat-trick if not more.
Yeah, and that's football, isn't it? We've seen some of the world's best strikers have games like that where they just can't seem to stick the ball in the back of the net. But what Sam brings here is another dimension to the game as well. He's all action. I love to watch him play football. He never knows when he's beat. And on Saturday, if he gets 2 of those chances that he's had tonight, he puts them away. It's as simple as that. Sam Agar, he will score goals for us. There's no question there. He's a great footballer. He's a great talent. He's a fantastic lad to have around the change rooms. He's very positive, very bubbly, and he'll help to pick the lads up for Saturday. So there's no worries there. We will go again on Saturday, and we'll be very positive.
In the cold light of day, it is another 2-point drop to home in the quest for the top 4. Does make that challenge that little bit more tough.
Yeah, it's a tough challenge just to get into the top 3, but we knew that anyway because of where we were. But as I said, like tonight, we've dropped a couple of points. I think Litchfield have been beaten as well, so there's still opportunities in there. I think it was important that we didn't get beat tonight, because I think that would really have knocked our confidence badly. We've managed to scrape a point out of it. As I said, the lads deserve some great credit, because again, Luke's come on, Marco's come on, with Sammy Agar up there as well. They've kept going and kept going and kept going. They don't know when they beat, these lads. And as I said in the end, I think they proved that they don't know when they beat, because obviously we managed to sneak it through all right to the death.
Going forward, what do we see as being that magic formula that can put these kind of ties to bed? Simple case of taking the chances?
No, not just taking the chances. I think that's a big part of it. When you create this many chances, that's the thing. When you create 5, 6, 7 chances, you should be throwing 3 or 4 away. But for me, the key to it is a rock solid defence, and we haven't had that second half today. We've been shaky, and when I say defence, I don't mean defenders, because 2 goals were from set pieces. So I mean as a whole, as a unit, we need a couple of good leaders out there. We need, like we had last year when we had Big Dom and when we had Moz. These type of goals didn't really occur, and I think we are missing that a little bit at the moment. But that's not just from our defenders; that's from everybody. So yeah, I think we need to look. We've got to find a leader that can go out there and dominate us. So when things aren't going very well, we've got a couple of leaders on the pitch that can drag us through. And as I say, when you are struggling or it's a tight game, you win it 1-0 or 2-0, like we should have done tonight. We should have just been able to see that game out properly, comfortably, instead of having problems that we had, which were caused by ourselves and self-inflicted.
Cheers, Simon.
Come on, thank you.